Greetings. Welcome back to Beaver Branch Disc Golf Adventures. My name is Brian Morris, and I am sponsored by Under Par Apparel and Trilogy Talk Team. Make sure you check out Trilogy Talk. Use this code right here and get a discount at checkout. They've got a lot of really good things going on there. Some very exclusive, the Trilogy exclusive package, which I'll put right here. Next month, there's going to be an Elasto warship, so you might want to sign up. All right, today we are going to look at the Lucid Ice Orbit Escape. It's a pretty looking disc. The Escape is a fairway driver. It's a speed 9, glide 5, turn of -1, and a fade of 2. The Escape is a really good disc for a lower arm speed. As a distance driver, it's often referred to as the fairway driver that wants to be a distance driver. We're going to check it out. We're going to compare this Lucid Ice Orbit to a Lucid Sparkly Glimmer. We have the glow-in-the-dark / Moonshine Escape. And we also have the Supreme Escape, which I'm aware is a different mold technically. I've also compared these other discs in another video, so you can go back and check them out as well. Today, we're gonna really look at this one. So let's take a look at the profiles. We'll get out to the field. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and here we go. Here we go, folks. We have the Lucid Ice Orbit on the left and the Lucid on the right. They match up pretty good, although I think the Lucid Ice Orbit has a little bit better dome, as indicated by the turned over shot. And I think that the Moonshine on the right here has probably the thinnest profile or flattest profile of the bunch. Up next is Supreme Escape on the right, and you can take a look at the rims there. Maybe a little bit more dome on the Supreme Escape. As always, we're going to go for some hyzer lobs, probably about 320 feet out from this basket. Here I specifically threw the second one slightly harder and on the same release, and you can see that it stands up a little bit more, straightens for quite a while, but they both land in the same ballpark area. That is about the distance I would like to use the Escape, right at like 300 to 320 feet with my arm speed. Here we're gonna go for an anhyzer shot, and this turned out absolutely beautiful. I have no practice with this disc. I just wanted to get a long anhyzer release. Second one here, I turned it over more and threw it harder, and you can see it went into the ground and rolled. Here's a look at where that first shot landed, which was a very nice shot. Here we're gonna go hyzer release and just really getting into it to see if it would straighten and carry. Second one I throw a little bit harder, and you can see it stand up just a little bit more, but still got really good distance here on these hyzer releases. Here's a look at that spread. And now we're gonna head into the comparison part. We're gonna go with the Lucid Ice Orbit first. Again, trying to do a flat release here, trying to make it stand up a little bit, fly true to those numbers, if you will. Up second, we're gonna go with the Lucid Escape. And this is also a like glimmer, or it has the flakes in it, so it is a little bit more stable than your standard Lucid. Here is a Lucid Moonshine. You can see it got a little bit of a stand up. I thought the Moonshine would be a little bit more stable. I reviewed them in a separate video. And the Supreme Escape standing up the most out of the bunch, but very close to that Lucid Ice. Those two I think are the closest in the bunch here. Here's a look at that spread, and We're going to go with the Lucid as the most stable, then the Moonshine, and then the Lucid Ice Orbit. And we're trying to verify that here with this last batch of throws. Lucid Ice Orbit here, you can see, got that one over a little bit. It carried, it glided pretty far. Here is your Lucid, which I'm saying is probably the most stable out of all of these 4 that I'm throwing. Up next is the Lucid Moonshine, which I believe are still available at some retail places. Really excited to throw this disc in the dark. It stands up, but you can see it fights back. Here is the Supreme, and the Supreme takes it to another level. I really need to do some work with this disc. I've thrown it a number of times, and I've gotten some really far shots with them. Going 30 or 40 feet past the other escapes. Here's a look at that spread from left to right. The Lucid right here. Our most stable, like I said, is going to be the Lucid, and it is one of these glimmer shimmer plastics. Coming in second is going to be the Moonshine, followed by the Lucid Ice Orbit, and then the Supreme.
Yes! Great fun.
Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one. Be sure to share this with someone who might like the escape. Like and subscribe. See you later.